Howdy. And in life, there are certainties that we know are always going to happen. The sun will set tonight and rise again in the morning. Nazim will meet his end by the hand of every new Dragonborn, and Bethesda will take any excuse to release a new version of Skyrim. I mean, I could take a cardboard box and write Longbrow Gaming Console on it, and Bethesda will have Skyrim out for it in about a week. And this week's new version of Skyrim is the Anniversary Edition. But what, pray tell, comes in this new version of Skyrim? Well, first off, we have tons of Creation Club content added in here, such as new armors and weapons. There's fishing, a new wait, what did I just say? Okay, now that we have hope for living again, let's go ahead and get into this beautiful package. The Skyrim Anniversary Edition comes with tons of quests and gear and crap like that, but who cares when it gives you the ability to cast out a line and turn on some old Conway Twitty. If you can't tell by my accent, fishing is a massive pastime where I live. Growing up, I fished constantly. I don't do it nearly as much as I used to, but yeah, I know a thing or two when it comes to sitting on a dock, stringing up some bait, and waiting for some action. So in order to properly do this, let's make a new character. And here's something you probably didn't know. This new version of Skyrim also comes with a new secret ending. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. See, when you put your head down on the block for execution, you actually get your head decapitated so hard that it crashes the game to desktop every time. But other than that secret ending, we now start for real and venture onward towards our new life as a fisherman. Reject the voice, embrace the pole. Before we can even think of getting started, I need my fisherman's hat and shoes. Yes. Now we can go to the Riften docks and join the new faction to rival the companions, the Riften Fishery, with reused voice lines only. Joy. All the new dialogue is given across by these notes that they just kind of awkwardly give you, like my daughter handing me a mysteriously wet Cheeto. We get our fishing pole and we can finally witness what 10 years of anticipation has been leading to. Oh, let's do that again.
What is that?
Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said that there is a new faction here. There are no crazy new quest stories that lead you to discover the world's largest mudcrab who has secretly been mind controlling other mudcrabs. Yeah, there's nothing like that. Just these two people sending you out on various quests to catch and deliver fish. Some even lead to additional quests like tricking a skooma addicted guard and all the crap like that, you know what I mean? Some are actually kind of varied too, like fishing out trash from a city's water or something like that. But yeah, they all involve fishing, believe it or not.
Wow.
They were kind of working with what they had. So yeah, all these quests just gave me a good excuse to spend hours running along every single river in the entire game looking for fishing spots. And I'm not lying when I say I legitimately loved this. Pulling out old Ruby, that's my pole's name, and walking along the bed looking for a place to cast my line. I stopped at every single one I seen. After all these years in Skyrim, I knew the places I wanted to fish at. And lo and behold, most of them actually had a spot where I could fish there. Since, yeah, you have to find a dedicated spot in order to fish. There's these buckets of fish and you just gotta click on it, which is a bit annoying but understandable, I guess. Another thing is that there's no mini game to catch the fish. Wait for the pole to start rocking and click E. That's really all there is to it. Exhilarating. Also, on my journeys along the waters, a lot of foolish beasts attempted to stop my fish crusade. They had to speak to old Ruby every single time. Oh, Ruby is a sturdy gal. But look at these spots. They're beautiful, such as in Markarth. After seeing this for the first time 10 years ago, I thought there's gotta be some massive carp at the bottom of that there waterfall. Now I can actually see if there is. Now, one disappointment is that you can't choose your bait. And I'm writing a letter to Todd right now to complain about this, so don't worry, you don't need to do it. It's fine though, I can handle the constant nightmares. There are also books and fishing maps. There's a lot more to this small add-on than I initially thought it would have, and I couldn't be happier. I even got some rare fish that made me squee. I even ended up catching myself, that being garbage. Stuff like cups, buckets, empty bottles, but also some cooler things like an iron helmet or a new pair of Nikes. And my favorite was finding a dwarven helmet, boots, and bow in the Markarth waters. Oh, that's cute, don't lie. I also kind of lost track of time when I was recording, so my recordings went on way longer than I thought, so say goodbye to my computer's storage. Apparently there's also more poles you can gain throughout the game. I don't know how, and neither does the internet, at least at the time of writing this, but I don't know if I can ever replace old Ruby. Look at the blood she has shed for me. You can also build a trophy room, but since this is a new game, I'm not a Thane of Falkreath, meaning I can't build it, meaning my life is incomplete, meaning I'm now in the fetal position. And I know for a fact there are some quests that I haven't been able to do yet, such as the one in this trailer here, but I didn't want to take a long time to make a video about fishing. Okay. In all honesty, I actually love the fishing in Skyrim. I know I've probably sounded very sarcastic a lot in this video, though, the fishing means a lot to me in real life. I have countless memories of my grandpa wearing his overalls and his fishing hat because he was about the most redneck person you could imagine. He would load me and my brother into his old truck hauling his old fishing boat, and we would go to the lakes and get on the water and fish for crappie around the trees in the middle of the water. Those memories are very dear to me. So the fact that I can relive those memories in some sort of way in one of my favorite games honestly made me extremely happy. I had a blast fishing in Skyrim. I lost track of time, like I said, and I will continue to have a blast with it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed as well. New videos in the works. It's not Skyrim, but I still hope you guys like it. Anyways, thanks guys. See ya.